This is Simón Romero reporting from the Ocucaje Desert in southern Peru. It's one of the driest, most desolate places on Earth. It's also the site of one of the richest troves of marine fossils known to paleontology.
This place in Peru is exceptional because you have, from about 40 million years ago to present time, you have beds, geological beds with fossils, with cetaceans, with fossil vertebrates, and just one after the other. And then you can follow the evolution of those fossils.
Scientists like French paleontologist Christian de Muison come here from around the world to investigate the secrets of evolution revealed by the fossils of the sea monsters they find. Huge prehistoric whales, sharks, and penguins.
Yesterday we discovered this very primitive baleen whale, and the one we have now right here is probably a very primitive toothed whale. After 2 days, our trip is just perfect.
Pero es increíble el fósil, ¿eh?
Dr. de Muison and his team recently uncovered the skull of a giant whale that lived at least 35 million years ago.
And then we try to extract the major specimens just to save them, because they're just saved, to rescue them. If we leave them in the desert, they will be dead for the second time.
The fossils will be sent to a museum in Lima, where they will be cleaned and studied. The desert and its treasures are a boon to science, but there's a controversy brewing here that some say threatens Peru's natural heritage. Officials say some fossils, from megalodon shark teeth to pieces of vertebra, are illegally taken from the ground and sold to foreign travelers. Others are poached and sold to private collectors abroad who pay top dollar for a good specimen.
And also, some of those commercial collectors are not always very careful when they collect the specimen.
Peruvian officials are trying to control the flow of fossils out of the country.
Every paleontological collection needs a permit, even if it's a tourist that found a fragment of a shark's tooth on the ground. Well, that needs to have a paleontological permit.
One view of this desert comes from Roberto Cabrera. He's an aristocratic fossil hunter and guide for travelers and paleontologists who wants many of the fossils to simply remain in the ground, or at least in his native city of Ica.
I am Peruvian. Where my foot steps is Peru's patrimony.
He's even accused one of the best-known scientists here of illegal trafficking in rare fossils. Mario Urbina Schmidt faces 4 to 7 years in prison for charges of extracting fossils without a permit, a charge he denies.
I don't do a mess out of the fossils. I don't destroy the fossils.
The law, while aimed at prohibiting collectors from taking fossils out of Peru, is still vague over distinguishing a fossil of high importance from commonly found shards of teeth and bones. Officials are trying to combat fossil trafficking by educating tourists and merchants about the harm these activities can cause.
Many fragments need to stay where they are in order to contextualize the area. If a bunch of tourists come and pick up all the shark's teeth, then we will lose the knowledge about the existence of shark's teeth in the location.
In the meantime, Peru is looking at other ways to protect its wealth and fossils. The paleontologists who recognize the significance of the creatures embedded in this desert hope they can be saved for science.
Being a scientist working in a museum, of course I don't like this traffic. I would say this traffic of fossils. Right. Especially when they do it for money only. We do it for science and knowledge.